Greetings, everybody. It's Jade. We got the post game happening. Vikings at the Chicago Bears. Is everybody still awake? Are people still awake? Because I almost fell asleep during that. An absolute snooze fest, especially by the purple. Where were they? Where were you guys? Were you sleep? They were sleeping all game until the fourth quarter. And then you try to score some points and come back when it's too late. Why in the hell does this team always do that? Why? Wait until the very last minute and then, oh, let's try to hurry up now and let's try to get some points. No, that's not going to work. The Vikings lost today at Soldier Field to the Chicago Bears. A score of 16-6. The Vikings getting a late rushing touchdown by Dalvin Cook in the end there. Missing the 2-point conversion, which, in a pathetic attempt, the Bears sniffed that out right away. The Bears defense, they were missing 3 of their starters, and they still kicked the Vikings' ass today. I mean, just the Vikings offense looked confused. The Vikings defense looked confused. Straight from the get-go, Mitchell Trubisky went out. I think it's a left shoulder. Ironically enough, I think he went down these two teams' last meetup with a right shoulder. Weird. But so he was out pretty much from the get-go. And then, what's his face here? Chase Daniel steps in at quarterback. He had been a backup of Drew Brees, apparently, for a long time. 11th season. Didn't seem like there was any problems at all, because he led the Bears to a victory. Funny enough, also reminds me when Case Keenum came in for an injured Sam Bradford and led the Vikings to a victory at Soldier Field. However, the game not in the Vikings' favor today. Just not. I wrote down, I'm looking at my notes, the Minnesota defense looked very confused. I think they must have prepared so much for Mitchell Trubisky that when he went out and this Daniel dude came in, they didn't know what to do. And Daniel stepped it up and played pretty well. What else did I have written down? As far as the defense goes, Trey Waynes and Mackenzie Alexander got burned multiple times during this game today. I'm over Trey Waynes. I know Alexander's coming off an injury. Over Trey Waynes. Completely over it. The defense, I mean, it's just like they played okay. It was just like they were half asleep or something. It's just like they can never fully show up or something. I don't know. Harris, I think, was out majority of the game too. I had written down here by the third quarter, the camera panned to the Minnesota Vikings, and they looked absolutely done. They looked done. I mean, just, can you put on a show like you want to be there and you want to win the game? Because it looks like you didn't want to. Okay? Jim Nance and Tony Romo started talking about Romo's golf game. That's how boring this game was. Up until the very end, which, again, why are you waiting until the very end to throw the ball, okay? You're running the ball. The Vikings offense, you're running the ball. Cook is running the ball. It's not going anywhere. Throw the fucking ball. And when you throw the ball, dude, throw it on target. Underthrowing, overthrowing, these short little dump passes that aren't doing anything. It's just clear. Cousins can't be trusted, man, and I don't actually want to put all the blame on him today because I don't think it's all his fault. I don't think it's all his fault at all. I think it was a whole team effort as far as the loss goes. There was no defensive points. Was there a turnover? I don't even remember now. Don't even remember. Oh, God, I was bored this whole game. I was expecting more of a show here. I was expecting more from the purple. They just didn't show up. There was glimpses there, glimpses. Everson Griffin played okay. Danielle Hunter played all right. And then there was just a lot of flags too in this game. It was just kind of a circus. And then the 2 fumbles by Cousins got stacked twice. And then that one that was like recovered again by us, or recovered by Chicago, and then recovered by us. And then it was the 3rd and long. It just, I mean, Cousins didn't play well, though. Let's not get it twisted there. I just don't think that this game was a mess. I can't take anything positive out of this game for the Vikings at all. Like, nothing positive. Minus the fact that Marcus Sherrills is back, I guess. There's that. But, like, nothing. The Vikings now are 2-2. Worst. We are now the worst in the NFC North. The worst. We're last now. So, how's it feel? Losers. Losers, dude. Worst in the division. Ugh, God, that game was such a snoozer. Such a snoozer that they were talking about Romo's golf game. I mean, come on. Just bleh. Crap. Just on to next week because, again, nothing positive that I can take out of this game. Like, nothing. Hitting, and then Thielen and Diggs had like Thielen had like one reception by the third quarter, and then they finally started throwing the ball. Why can't they just do that sooner? Just do that sooner. You know, maybe if we would have done that before the fourth quarter with like 3 minutes left, you maybe would have had a chance to come back. Because you made a little something happen there at the very end, but damn. Ugh, nothing. I got nothing good to say for that. This season is a waste. I mean, this game could have been a really good momentum pusher in the positive direction, especially for the Vikings. And now we're worst in the division, last place, 2-2. I just feel like this whole season is going to turn out to be a wash, a waste. So, on to next week at the New York Giants. So, again, the game's over. They lost. Vikings lost today to the Chicago Bears. Bears beat them 16-6. So, on to next week. Have a good rest of your Sunday, everyone. Later.